Hello and welcome everyone to the Commodity Report presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. Now, not to sound like a broken record, but it has been absolutely a phenomenal week here for commodities. 27 commodities have notched up double-digit gains in the last week. So following on from the start of the week where we saw silver prices, they broke out 9% to the upside, in fact. Then we have platinum prices, they broke out over 1,000 points in a week. Gold then went on to break out over 1,000 points in a week. We've seen copper prices, they've broken out 6% this week. And then later on in the week as well, we've seen oil and natural gas prices, they've broken out 10%. Now, as we mentioned to you on Tuesday's report with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, in the last week, we built into 21 positions on commodities. And today we hit a record-breaking amount of profit in such a short space of time. A windfall amount of profit within 7 days of over 11,000 points profit. So just to give you that calculation so you understand the magnitude of that, for every 10 lot contract that you'd be trading, that's over $1 million of profit in just 1 week. For every 1 lot contract you'd be trading, that's $100,000 in just over a week. And many of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, they delivered 5, 6 and 7 figure returns in the last week. But of course, not only that, many of you who've been following us on this channel, you absolutely killed it as well. So I do congratulate you. Most of the market has been completely on the wrong side, expecting much lower prices for commodities over the last week. And of course, you, if you've been watching this channel, you have also absolutely crushed it and hit a windfall amount of profit in the last week. It can't be understated that the magnitude of the move that we've seen in commodities in the last week, the slingshot move high that we've seen across the metals and the energies, normally it would take several weeks to get this sort of move in the market. But we've seen all of that just in the matter of 1 week since the Bank of England came out to support the markets, essentially with unlimited quantitative easing. Within 24 hours, we then had China come out as well, stating that they would also look to do QE later on this year. And then tons of speculation that the Fed will need to pivot after an emergency meeting that we had on Monday, and after the UN put pressure on central banks around the world at the start of the week, suggesting that the current rate of aggressive rate hikes is going to have a negative impact on the economy. So with that, everything broke out to the upside across commodities, which of course you know and you've been able to capitalize on. So where are we right now? So we've had gold prices, they broke out from $1,614 per ounce last week, all the way up to $1,729 per ounce just within a week. As we mentioned to you on Tuesday, our main game plan this week was to scale out of more profits. The main trades that we added and topped up at the start of the week were in natural gas. So we're in 5 trades on natural gas, all of those in big profit. In fact, we scaled out of some profits today, 750 points booked on one of our natural gas positions. And copper as well, we executed further trades at the start of the week. So far this week, we've banked over 600 points on copper. The big wins here for us, of course, have been platinum and also gold, where in total, those markets have generated over 10,000 points for us, in combination with, of course, all of our trades on copper, on natural gas and silver as well. Now, heating oil also this week has been leading the gains, up 15% in the last week, an immense move. Again, crude oil, it subsequently broke out after the OPEC meeting on Wednesday, where we essentially saw OPEC come out with a production cut, and with that, oil immediately got a bid and dragged up natural gas prices and copper prices as well. So it has been an immense week. But again, when the market is very much in extreme fear, when everyone's panicking, it is the best time to take stock, be cool, calm and collected, look at the massive opportunities and then take advantage of the opportunities. We mentioned to you last week, it is crisis upon crisis this year, which is providing you with opportunity upon opportunity. At the start of the year, we had the pandemic. Then we had the energy crisis. Then after that, we had the food crisis. Then after that, we had the supply chain crisis. Then after that, we had the inflation crisis. Then after that, we had the recession crisis. And then after that, we've now got a currency crisis. So as you can see, each crisis provides an opportunity if you know what to do in these market conditions. It's not going to stop. There's going to be more crisis after crisis after crisis. And if you know what to do and how to trade in these markets, you can absolutely kill it. If you're not making money at the moment, you absolutely should be. I can only think that you're either inexperienced in the market or you're trading outdated technical analysis strategies, which, as you know, do not work in these data-driven markets. In 2022, the age of data, you do not want to be relying on outdated strategies or gimmicky technical indicators. So where we're at right now, as we get towards the end of the week, what do you now need to be aware of? So on Friday, we've got non-farm payroll data. So with non-farm payroll, typically what you're going to see is traders are going to take profit in the lead up to that event. We're seeing exactly that at the moment, profit taking across many commodities, especially the metals, but not too much. So we broke out to 17.29 this week on gold, and we pulled back to around 17.15. So we pulled back to around $1,715 per ounce after breaking out to $1,729 per ounce. So it's not really too much of a pullback, but we are getting some consolidation, a bit of profit taking ahead of that major news item. Then as we go into next week, we've also got public holidays on Monday in the USA and also in Israel. So again, thinner liquidity can cause more exaggerated moves in the market. Just imminently, obviously, I would watch out Friday's non-farm payroll, and we're looking just to capitalise and bank more profits in the lead up to that as well. Continue to stay with many of our positions where we're just scaling out as the price continues to break out. I would say in the last 24 hours, the biggest trade for us that has delivered the most amount of profit has now been natural gas, which we talked you through earlier on in the week, that we built into 5 trades on this market. Typically this time of year, natural gas does very well over the month of October. So with that, again, I congratulate you for absolutely killing it as well in these markets. If you're new to our channel, welcome. It's good to have you on board, and I do hope that moving forward, you're able to dodge 99% of the market that keep getting these conditions wrong. Again, right now, commodities, they're still the best performing asset class of 2022, even with the dips that we had last quarter. Over the last week, the immense moves that we've seen have yet again put commodities in pole position. And it comes back to our point, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, they have all been preparing their clients what they perceive as potentially one of the most profitable quarters on record. And I think you'll agree, just the first week of October already has been absolutely immense. And this could just be the starter as we move into an incredible quarter here to take advantage of, especially with all the pressure which is now being put on central banks to follow the lead from the Bank of England to move forward into unlimited quantitative easing. So with that, if you would like to join a community of successful traders, learn the professional, research-driven approach to the market, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Essentially, you'll be applying to your trading data, statistics, market intelligence, further aligning that with the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the quarterly cycles for each commodity, the seasonal opportunities, alongside key areas of liquidity, the intermarket correlations, the ratios in the market, learning and understanding the capital flows, alongside, of course, the macroeconomics, the major narratives in the market, the fundamentals, the geopolitics, and how the hedge funds, money managers, banks and institutions, and commercials alongside the hedgers are positioned in the market. That will help you massively to get an edge. So with that, if you would like to join our community of successful traders and learn the professional research-driven approach to the market, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to join our professional mentorship program.